Dumelang sanibonani lotshani. Here's what happened on Muvhango 13 August 2021. Susan was so angry and shouted at Azwindini. Azwindini used their money. There's nothing wrong for trying to be a breadwinner. She no longer respects him. Susan told him that he's a thief. How could he be so cruel? He must just shut up and went to sleep. Sharon was still angry that Andrew stood her up. Andrew showed up at her home. Sharon said she wants nothing to do with him, and at least she knows what kind of a person he is now. Andrew said he was busy all night at the office. Sharon said he could have texted her. Andrew said, can they go out for lunch? Sharon said she's not a pig that needs to be fed all the time. Andrew said his family has a vineyard in Cape Town. Can they at least have a branch there? Sharon's face lightened up a bit when Andrew mentioned Cape Town. She then said he's amazing. She then went to change. Mkondereli was angry at Masindi and said she must be happy now. She was busy praying for Mulalo's downfall. Masindi said she mustn't dare blame her. She's not the one who told them how to step Mulalo. They didn't want to listen to her. Now she wants to put the blame on her. Kondi said she was evil. Masindi left her standing in the kitchen and said she won't have to listen to her. Mahangwani asked Sharon where she's going in the middle of the night. She said she's going to Cape Town with Andrew. Mahangwani said but they are busy at Dugatole. Sharon said she'll put a leave, but for now she's leaving. Mahangwani said she can't just go with a man that she just met. Is she going to sleep with him? Sharon said everything is fine when Rodan is doing it, and she's also old. She can do whatever she wants. Mahangwani said, what about her dad? Sharon said he doesn't have to know about this. Konde was still confused about NDR form. Mishu tried to explain, but she wasn't having it and told her that she's after money. Mishu said they have to do surgery, and if anything happens to him, his children won't have to starve. Konde said she doesn't like her, she's just after money. Ubomasindi visited her son, and she was so upset and told him that Kondereli thinks she cursed Mulalo. That's why he's in hospital. Susan also came back at work. Azwindini apologized and said it's his fault that Mulalo ended up in hospital. Masindi asked him why he's apologizing. Did he put a spell on Mulalo? Azwindini said no, if he didn't leave the throne, none of this would have happened. Masindi said that's why he has to come back, because he was born to lead. Azwindini said he knows chieftaincy has its own risks, but he's a businessman now. Susan said he should do what he's best at. Business has its own challenges that he knows nothing about. Mkondereli went to Mulalo's ward and told him to fight for his life because there are vultures circling around him. After the operation, he has to fight for his life and started crying. Mishu came in and listened to the conversation. Konde said it's rude to listen people's conversations. Mishu said she only came to fetch her. It's time for Mulalo to go to the theater. Azwindini was dressed well in suit and went to Waterside. The car keys were in his table and wanted everybody to see that he has a car now. Mulaudzi saw him and said he's glad he listened to him. Now people will take him seriously. Azwindini thanked him. KK said if he needs any advice, he must come to him. Mind you, KK is dressed like a hobo. Mahangwani snitched on Sharon and called Gizara. She said Sharon went to Cape Town with her boyfriend. Gizara was so angry and said she should have stopped her from going to Cape Town. Mulalo is fighting for his life and she's busy gallivanting. Mahangwani says she's old now, just like Rendani. Gizara said she better comes back and go to Tate tomorrow, or else he will teach him a lesson. SHUDU is back and is busy influencing Paul's little sister with the dirty things, and she convinced her to host a party during the week. Paul's sis had to call Mpo so that Denda can borrow them his house and lie to Mpo. She said they will be studying. Paul said she will talk to Denda. Azwindini came back late crying and told Susan that they hijacked his car and he had a lot of blood in his face. Susan called police. It ended in tears with Azwindini's business idea. Thank you so much for watching. Please do not forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell.